Well, today was already a pretty eventful day for our little farm here. We had some friends that came by and we kind of took them around the garden and gave them a bunch of produce. The gentleman that watches our channel is a big wood carver. One of the things that he did is he brought us an Indian head here. You can see it. Look how beautiful that is. The attention to detail is amazing. Mark and him went down to the yard and picked up some more juniper trees so he can carve some more things. Anyways, that's pretty cool. We're gonna stash that in Mark's office. However, today's a really big day. Really big day. We got this stack of wood here sitting in front of the shop, and all of this is gonna go up on the shop, and we're gonna be doing the siding. But I hurt my back for the last couple months, so I'm not able to lift too many things until I get a steroid injection or something to help it. I'm gonna actually process a bunch of corn, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that going. And that was also from one of our friends that does farming and stuff. They planted a lot of corn and we decided to grab some. So I'm gonna mostly get it frozen, but I will also I'm gonna save some to make some salsa, because we have tomatoes that are on, peppers that are on, jalapenos that are on, and our onions are ready to go. So lots to do in the next 2 days. The most important thing that we're gonna focus on today is getting the siding. That comes off pretty easy.
Not bad. It's just the overburden where we broomed it and some of it splashed up onto the flashing.
So that's kind of beat up. Mark's like, we're gonna just redo it. Yeah, that's, I think like a forklift got it or something.
Yeah, driveway got it.
Sorry guys, you have to listen to my lecture as I film, because that's what it is.
Okay, we'll start over in the next one.
Okay.
First one's always the worst one. But I needed to get, this is all my generator
Things.
So
Yeah.
input, and this is the auto start wire that has to go through here out to the generator pad when we finally start the generator pad over there. We have it all ready, but until we have a station. All right, so we're gonna put this up and we're gonna put batten strips on, and these are gonna be rough sawn batten strips. We're doing this because we don't want to have, rather than doing the actual rough sawn planks and the batten strips behind, we know for a fact that we'll have gaps behind that the bugs will crawl into and be nasty, that we don't want to deal with that. So we're using the plywood to meet as the boards, and then we'll add batten strips for the look, and it'll stain, and so this will kind of mimic a board plank in between the batten strips. But
Okay, you got a couple of boards up.
yeah, yep. I like it. I think it's going to be the right thing. I don't like the idea of the metal. I think it just looks too industrial up here on the mountain. I think it's out of place for the siding. I really like the rough sawn boards like we've done on our other buildings, but on those buildings, they're exposed interiors. So there's no hidey holes and traps and places to get behind. We know from doing lap siding on our house down here that you get bugs in it. And this is the best solution. And I know it's not gonna look exactly the same as planks and strips, just because it's a running sheet of peeled plywood, so it has a different grain structure. But I think it's gonna be the best looking alternative to anything else, and I think it's gonna look fine.
I think so too.
We're gonna put batten strips every 12 inches so that it matches exactly to our other buildings. Because those are all 12-inch planks with a batten strip on the seam. 2 buildings up here are that way. Our big building down below is that way. Our renovation on our other second cabin is going to have the same thing as this. It's going to get this exact treatment here.
Yeah.
Where it'll have the plywood and then the batten strips. So it's all going to be consistent and look good. And we'll use the same color stain, which will also be consistent and look good. And we like the look of that on the mountain.
It matches our mountain.
Just blends in nicely with
Yep.
the trees. The color matches well.
It's not off-putting. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because this is a post frame, so we have horizontal girts. So I'm focusing the nails on the girts so that we're nailing right into what would be studs. But I'm also spacing, and I said nails, staples, but I'm also spacing them at the 12-inch spacing so that the staple holes will be behind the strip when we put the strips up. Just to kind of eliminate or minimize any kind of impact of that kind of thing. So
Tell them about how you're layering the siding versus what you got the plywood behind.
oh yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm offsetting these sheets for that. So the seam where those OSB lined up would be here to here. So what I've done is just switch sides. Basically, we started on that end with the OSB full sheet and came and we had to cut off here on this end. So now I've started with a full sheet here so that my overlap is consistent and my seams are tucked behind, just to help blend everything and bring everything just tighter, smoother, better, nicer. And then I am putting this, I've got a 1/2-inch square tubing piece, and I'm laying that down on the flashing to bring the plywood just barely off of the flashing, a 1/2 inch. And that's just to make sure that there's drainage. So any moisture that does want to creep up there, like from having snow on here or blow in and stuff like that and melt, any of that moisture can still come down, still has a gap to come down and drain out and not sit trapped in there, causing it to rot. So when we put the flashing on there, we used the laser level, so that's exactly flat and level. So that's why I decided, let's get that clean and we'll put this underneath there and bring those sheets a 1/2 inch up just to make sure we have good clean drainage and everything can dry and not have any problems. So we still got to do a wood cleaner on them to brighten it and take out some of these dingy marks and stuff like that. Put that on there and then wash it, and we'll do that before we stain so that it can dry out good for a day or two after, and then we'll stain everything so that, because I'm sure we're going to get across here and by the time we get it done to stain, there's going to be boards that are going to have more daylight exposure and less daylight exposure and color difference.
Yeah.
So the wood cleaner will go in there and kind of even out that color so the base looks good. And it is a dark stain, so it's going to kind of hide a lot of things anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It'd be nice if it's even and pretty.
Yeah. And I think it'll look good. It'll be just everything that we kind of wanted out of it.
Yep.
It'll be just fine.
Okay. We got a full pallet of this, right? So that's probably why it's like that.
I found that I have better results when I buy it like that. Just buy the whole pallet, be able to sort through what I need is good stuff when I need this kind of quantity.
Yeah.
You know, just buy the whole pallet, sort through it, get the best, use the best, return what don't get used, you know?
Yeah. You decided to go with the steel gray?
The charcoal, yeah.
Yeah, the charcoal.
Same color as the doors, basically.
Yeah.
I think the darker color would be better because it'll blend away versus white. But if we don't cover them, if we don't paint them, they're going to yellow over time and be ugly. It's easier to paint it right now before the siding gets on there. It's just easier to deal with it. I don't have to mask it, you know?
Yeah.
Just paint it. So on that end, we were like 28 inches to that short piece.
Uh-huh.
We were 28 inches. So that meant that to be a half, I'd have to have a 4-inch strip on that end. So it was better to just go to the 1 foot mark because all of my batten strips are going to be on 1 foot. And 28 would be like off of the 24. So it was better to bring it back to here so that my seams going up here come right down where the batten strip's going to be down here so that it still lines up. Even though we'll have a trim across this horizontally to break it, I still want the strips to line up from here to there, above and below that trim. So
Yeah, that makes sense, and it'll look nice.
yeah. So we still are maintaining an offset in the sheets to strengthen and whatever, make it tighter, I guess. But that way we can get that little bit that we need.
Okay, we're kind of had a late start today for the second day of siding because we pickled and processed a bunch of corn and made some corn relish and stuff like that. I will have that video up on our other channel, Mountain Maple with a Side of Ranch. I'll put that video in the description. Now we're getting back to the siding, so we're getting the second layer. Mark's not really excited about getting the ladder yet because of the up and down they have to do and kind of get sore after a while. So he's gonna do as much as he can on the platform here, and then we'll get the ladder.
Letting the old man in.
Yeah, you are letting the old man in. But it's looking pretty good. It's pretty breezy. Are you gonna fly off with that thing like a kite?
You wish.
It would be kind of fun to see because I think you'd have fun.
Do a little hang gliding.
Yeah. I have to go pick you up down off the mountain.
Well, you get the right breeze and the right thermals and you start climbing and make your way back up. Or so I'm told. I think we'll have to sand that part.
Okay.
Because this is a much better side. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
That's silly.
That's silly. Let me help.
And I help
you.
rub it out.
I'll help you. Okay.
Thanks.
Timers for the canning.
Yep. Something like that. Let's go pull those out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those turned out great. Okay, go ahead. Let's talk about it.
So this color's discontinued.
Yeah.
So this is the only one, the closest color we could get. It's not that the two colors together look bad, but it'll definitely look out of place up there with that fascia being against that color up there, and then going to the other color for the soffit, which is that burnished,
dark
burnished
brown.
slate.
Yeah.
So it'll look really weird. That's why we bought the paint, is to repaint these to match this.
Okay,
color
but
match paint.
So
we're gonna have to do that. And I don't see the other one of those.
So we'll have to paint that
So I
too,
still
because
got it.
you have it
Yeah.
there.
But I still
so-
got to get it because I don't have it. I thought we had that one extra. I thought we had ordered it when we got the fascia.
You can still put the siding up while you're waiting for this piece to be delivered, right?
To here,
Oh,
because
to there?
see where it nails on
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you
across
want
the
to.
top. So I'll need that to nail it on. It's not that I can't do any. I just can't do all. I can do this side and up here and halfway across the top, and then I can do one sheet on that end. It's not a big deal, but I do need to call and get that trim reordered tomorrow. 'Cause I thought we had it, but I don't. We don't have it.
Okay.
So yeah, we just got to get one more piece of that, and then we'll have to paint it because it'll be that lighter color. But I think I want to move on to this for a minute and at least get this side and up this face on for now.
There's a beehive up there, right there in that corner. So
Yeah,
I want you to spray them before you go up any further, because I care about you.
Well, them bees don't care about me. So.
No, because they're wasps. They don't care about anybody.
Yeah, it's true.
Mark is finishing up the siding for the front part. The rest will require a ladder and planning and and some equipment to get up there higher.
Yeah, I just need to set up a ladder, certainly, or set up a ladder to be able to go up with the sheet.
It's getting kind of late. It's about 6:30 and we need to take care of farm chores. So we're gonna actually end this video with this lower part of the shop. The siding of the shop. However, I want to kind of give everybody a heads up that it's really chaos right now. We have harvest season. We are restoring another farm, and we are trying to button up some of our personal projects. So, for example, the cabin already has sheetrock in it. So, like, to kind of let you guys know, Mark Allen.
Trying to work here. You're trying to dawdle.
Anyways, I'm gonna just quickly make this. I'm gonna just put out random videos. We're not gonna put out videos where there's completed projects. So please don't expect a date or timeline of when we're gonna do this or when we're gonna do that. We got a lot of things going on, and we're just trying to keep up. When snow flies, then the equipment will get the attention that they deserve. But as of right now, we're restoring a farm. We're trying to get this shop under control or covered, and we're trying to get the cabin finished remodeling, which is a lot going on. And Mark randomly gets phone calls to do contracts, and I work full time. So I'm just gonna throw out videos out there. I'll put a little date stamp on it. It probably might not be in a row, but we're just follow us for a little bit of organized chaos or unorganized chaos. It's all in the eye of the beholder. But we do appreciate you guys' support and keeping track of us, and we'll see you on all the next videos, all the chaos. Got those short little arms.
Short on land.
Oh, I hate when my shadow's in the camera. It makes me so crazy. Look. That looks so dumb. Stop. The riding side again?
Yeah.
Aw.
No,
Hey, you know what though? You got me a handy dandy little sander, which I'm actually looking forward to using. Oh, I forgot to add. The other project is the front yard and the rebuild of the and that has to be done because we have a wedding coming up in October, so lots of that going on too. Yeah, a couple of things.
Give me that piece of medicine.
Yes. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Gotta go feed the pigs.
That's cool.
I know, look at them diving and stuff.
Is that a falcon?
I don't know. Just don't get my
No, it's
kitties.
not.
Is it? Look how big it is. Oh God, it's gonna get me.
Wow, you came right over us. That's cool.
Yeah.
Dive bombing down.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, does he know that we have baby kittens somewhere hidden?
Oh, where'd he go?
I don't know.
Dive bomb over by the garden.
Well, that's fine by me. You can
Yeah.
get whatever you want at the garden.
As long as it's not a cat.